What a day it is. Here am I again for another fantastic edition of Inside with Kenny Bamidele, right here on The Den. You know, the weekend for the actions and Monday for the reactions. Today, the reactions start from today, by the way, because it's all actions, the factions, the leagues across Europe. We'll talk about the one concerning us, our own player, Victor Boniface, since he joined Werder Bremen, is yet to score a goal for them. 13 games, no goal for Victor Boniface. And what is being said right now is his weight is too much. I saw that news, I shook my head in disbelief. So this is the narrative that people want to begin to push. That Victor's Boniface weight is too much. Talk about that. And Arsenal Football Club. See, it is hard to trust Arsenal because 3 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, last season, they flat hard to the sea. Again, this season they are doing so well, but this time is emphatically well because they are keeping clean sheet, neat wins for them. Should we trust Arsenal for the final time to win the Premier League title? Should we trust them? I have trust issues. So trusting Arsenal will just be an Herculean task for me. We talk about that also, and then Morant. See, Morant and trouble, they go pari passu. Morant love being involved in trouble. He loved being fined. He loved being in the news for the wrong reason. See, I said it one time that it might just be the second most problematic NBA player of all time after Dennis Rodman. Yes, the second most problematic NBA player of all time after Dennis Rodman. All right, so let's get going, starting with Victor Boniface right now. The Nigerian international is having a lot of things going on right now. The Super Eagles is not scoring for the Super Eagles. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even called up for the last international window where Nigeria had to fight hard to qualify for the playoff of the World Cup. And with Werder Bremen, he's also struggling. On social media, Victor Boniface is not struggling. Trust him to always be active on social media. But this is the narrative. The narrative is, well, people have turned the heat on him once again. He hasn't scored in 13 matches, and Bremen's management is talking about weight and fitness issues, according to reports. Werder Bremen management saying that weight and fitness issue. When he joined Werder Bremen, the narrative was knee problem. Now it is weight and fitness issue. See, it's okay if a player is having difficult part. One thing for Boniface is the top striker any day, any time. On his day, Boniface is unstoppable. And I think he still has that mojo in him. What has not been helping him is the fact that maybe what happened during the winter transfer window when he almost joined Al Nassr in the Saudi Pro League. That deal was so close. Of course, he just collapsed last minute. Again, he almost joined AC Milan, but of course that deal could not materialize due to medical reasons because according to Milan, he failed the medical. So the last 8-9 months, Boniface, it has been so difficult for him. You don't want to be in his shoes right now. And if you know the story of Victor Boniface, how he rose to this level, you would know that this guy has been able to overcome lots of challenges that if you and I were to find ourselves in those challenges, most of us would fail. We struggle to cope with it. So I'm always very careful with how I go out there and begin to criticize players, most especially when they are not scoring or when they are not doing well. I'm always very careful. Victor Boniface, we saw him with Leverkusen the season that won the German Bundesliga. He had a fantastic season with the likes of Florian Wirtz, Prem, the rest of them. Even Granit Xhaka was also part of the team that time. And right now he's struggling with Werder Bremen. 13 games, no goal. He needs just a goal to get back that mojo. One goal away from getting that mojo. So I'm going to say, Boniface, they wish you all the best. Go out there, just keep playing your heart in. I'm sure that you would get the form back. And Werder Bremen, hopefully the management will trust you. Yes, because it's been really, really tricky last couple of months for that brother. All right, leaving Boniface right now, let's talk about the Arsenal Football Club. For Arsenal Football Club, Well, like I said in my introduction, I have trust issues. It's hard for Arsenal to win the Premier League title, but I have to be honest. This Arsenal team we have seen so far, I don't think that if you check out the last 3 seasons, the first 10 games of the last 3 seasons, I don't think this Arsenal team have had a perfect record that they're having right now. They are not just winning, they are winning cleanly, keeping clean sheets. Against Burnley, 2 goals to nothing. They went several games without conceding a goal. And that is the reason why you look at it. Okay, this is where you know that a team they really mean business. The last time that a team considered very few goals to winning the Premier League was Chelsea Football Club when they considered just 15 goals. And so far this season, I stand corrected. Arsenal has considered just 3 goals so far this season, and we have played more than 9 games already in the Premier League. So this means that the Gunners are really serious. One final time, I'm gonna put my money on Arsenal Football Club. Yes, I'm a Liverpool fan. Liverpool have been struggling, but if you ask me who I'd love to win the league, it has to be Arsenal. See, Arsenal have been working. They have been working so hard. The last few seasons, and nothing to show for it. So this time around, this is their chance to do it. This is their chance to do it. If Arsenal fail to win the title, sack Arteta, sack the entire players, and you have to get out of that, because there is no how you're having such a start. I know things will get tough. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Arsenal will not concede until the end of the season. I'm not saying that Arsenal will not lose. But that is when you show that you have that champion stuff in you. Look at Liverpool last season. There were games that Liverpool had a patch where they shouldn't have won certain games, but they grinded out the result. Yes, that's champion stuff. See, when it looks like you're not going to win, you have to win. That shows that, yes, you really mean business in going all out to win the Premier League title. And I've been seeing a lot of comments, takes on social media about Chelsea, Man U being in the title race. Please let that stop. As terrible as Liverpool looks right now, they have a better chance of finishing ahead of Chelsea and United. Of course. Chelsea and Man U, you just cannot put Chelsea, Man U, they are the new Amaka United. Of course, United has always been Amaka, they always disappoint you. Arsenal was that team before, but I think Chelsea and United have taken that title from Arsenal Football Club. So, Chelsea and Manchester United will not beat them in any title race. Title race is Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool. And for Man City, 3-1 win against Bournemouth. Erling Haaland. That brother is hard to stop. Okay, leaving the Premier League right now, I want to take a look at this one more story about Morant. Well, see, I'm a big fan of Morant. And this story never seems to end about Morant being in trouble. Okay. The Grizzlies have suspended him again. Just one game. But it's more about the pattern now for Morant. A clash with coach after a loss. Tone seen as disrespectful. It's like deja vu for Morant right now. Now I'm asking, right now, if you look at the present crop of players we have in the NBA, which NBA player is more problematic right now than Morant? Nobody. The last season, it was putting out a gun and live video, fined about 3 times since 2021, if not more than that. Once again, banned, suspended for a game. Ja is a superstar. If he continues like this, I'm sure at one point, if he wins the ring, he's going to become an Hall of Famer. Hopefully, I'm just saying. If he continues like this, but these things affect your game. Now, one of the reasons why we talk so well about Michael Jordan with the Bulls, it wasn't about Michael Jordan. There was Scottie Pippen, there was Dennis Rodman, but Jordan takes all of it because you see, Rodman he's not interested in basketball. He's more interested in partying. Look at the season that they had one of the best records in the NBA. I mean, the Bulls. Dennis Rodman, there was a time he went to the WWE. I don't know what he went, but he still came to basketball and still played his heart out. So he knows He knows how to mix pleasure with business. That is one thing about Rodman. But I do not think that Jamoran has got that, quality in him. This is affecting his game. The athletic Jamoran, this Jamoran with flair, the Jamoran who can take anybody on. We are not seeing that anymore. The off-court issues is affecting him. Stay away. You want to be a gangster so bad, Jamoran. Stay away from trouble. We are humans. We have blood running through our veins. We can do and undo. But when you do one, you do two, you do three, it is getting too much. I don't know what else to say. I hope Jamoran is listening right now, but you have to be careful. This is your career. If you want to be the best, you want to be mentioned in the same bracket with the king himself, LeBron James, you have to work hard. You have to work so hard. I mean, I can go on and on talking about this, but because of time, I have to call it a wrap today. Join me in the subsequent edition of Inside with Kenny Bamidele right here on The Dead. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. I am Kenny Bamidele.